I be condescending towards you a while ago, bro. You understand what I say to you? You're a big man, man. You understand what I say to you? Conduct yourself as such. Anyway, listen what I say to you. The context of the conversation, you asked a question just now, and I literally answered. You get me? Skillbank versus alkaline, and I literally answered the question. Now, 13 years, who have the more impact on the So let's make it be clear. Don't switch the goalpost, bro. Don't move it. Stick to the context of. All right, the last 13 years, it involved the last year, the year before.
Thank you. It involved 5 years.
Yes, in the last 2 years, we see cartel come on road, I was see cartel sell out. How much shows? What I said to you is this. We established a puppy of more accreditation, white man accreditation.
Okay.
When it comes
So the same white man.
Say in terms of, when I say bigness, in terms of accreditation, I'm not going to say the white man, but the white man accreditation. Puppy is bigger, yes. Okay, the facts prove that. But in terms of impact, we can dispute that. So we can say, all right, if you want to live in your brain and say Puppy is bigger, make a dispute that. You ever say Puppy have more impact than Vibes Cartel. So you're gonna say, okay, you can't use accreditation no more, you know, because at the end of the day, we are going for impact.
Just no, but let's take out the past, cool. The last 2 years then. If that's the
case.
We're
gonna take it out. No, but that
wasn't it. We're not talking about cartel out of prison. We wasn't talking.
What you mean? Then the last 13
and that's years. And that's why I tried to tell you, wasn't listening to the conversation. If you ever said that, you wasn't listening.
So let me ask you a question. Let me see if I mean I understand. If a man say, yo, the last 13 years, it doesn't include last year, 2025 and 2024.
Intellect. It was the 13 year when cartel in a prison we are talking about, brother. And stop change up
yeah, the man.
I saw come 13 come in, bro. I saw come the number 13 come into play because cartel did 13 year in a prison, bro. Come on, man.
Man. So hold on. You're saying that Una say, okay, for the 13 years cartel, they are prison who have the most impact. Is that what the question was?
That exactly was the question.
You know that
hey, remember say Dancehall war taping us.
No, but when the question was, the whole time, you know. No, hold on, Imhotep and Teddy did a reason, you know.
So Una say,
Imhotep and Teddy did a reason, so the two man them here and two of them are
brother, on too much attention and listening about.
Oh, you pose the question.
Me pose the question, brother.
Okay. And you say what? For the time when cartel they are pressing who have the most.
That's why 13 come into play. That's why the number 13 come into play, brother. 1-3. That's why it's 13.
So compare a man lock up to a man where they have road, man. What kind of madness that you do?
But Fox is a
Fox. The man have impact more than a man free and run up and down.
But the Fox still remain. The Fox still remain.
Hold on, you know.
All right, so for 13 years of Vibes Cartel now. Or go back to
Yeah, what the 13 years? What the 13 years? Me personally feel like say the reason why most Gaza fans now go say, yo, Popcorn make such a big impact is because of way cartel when done say from morning. Man style the man as well as an informer from morning. So that's stuck in a most people.
Bro, chaps, how are you? How are you
And that now go come out.
the numbers we are looking at them thing there. The past 13 years, I think Vibes Cartel and Popcorn and Alkaline, if I saw what I talk about in terms of
No, that them must say. Them must say.
Hold on, there are so who are the big trees from 2011 to 2020? Who you some of your name? Because we have to have that like a big tree like
Cartel run from 2010 to 2015. Alkaline is from 2015 to 2018. 2018 belongs to Riding King. 2020 belongs to Skilly Bang.
That more no, we was Popcorn. If him have so much impact, he's not supposed to impact the whole place. He last 13 years, then felt more impact than the teacher. Because teacher name never stop ringing all them there prison, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Quick question. Well, man. Quick question, man. That much of a show, guess I go on. Remember, see the man have anyway the man have sung with him and my boy, you know. Massacre, you know. See,
Dancehall,
so
big up
cartel are in the place too, you know, bro. So don't talk about say the man never have an impact in a dancehall. The man have
But
sung
I
in the place.
reason them when when them a lose, change the whole post.
Listen, bro.
No, hold on there. The argument is, right, respectfully, big up to all the ones. My Brando, may I make it clear, my general? You know, it's always respect. You get me? I say, I just debate I combative. So I just want to make it clear to you, my G, say, it's manners and respect, nothing personal. You see, you know, we are always punch out in the ring, but we can't respect you like that. You get me? I say, my general? The argument is, within the last 13 years, who has accomplished more? Who has reached the bigger audience? So are we there?
You know, I'm a top chat because I be a bias and all type of different people upon the panel. Man just tell me say, them I say the last 13 year cartel they are prison and the last 30. Better I don't know if the context matters.
That's where the argument was though.
Better I don't know if I have sense and know for reason in a mind and let's stop reason points around phone arguments and all
Why
that.
would we use 13, brother? Why we use 13? Why would we
Better
use
you hear what the man just say a while ago. The man said the last 30
That's where the argument was though. If you want the argument, that's fine.
Stop.
Alright, so take out 25
Not
more
more
time.
like an no sense.
Take out 25 more time. No. We'll stick to him up point. I like him now, he can't move off for accolades. The two goals them, because we have to go in at the numbers and everything now. The two goals them, are they certified under the reggae genre or hip-hop? Just curious, we have to ask. Good times, was good times running Jamaica? Because I basically goal they say.
Real certification, man. Real certification.
Listen, man, listen.
Yeah, alright, hold on. Make him go to.
Was good times running Jamaica, or was it a big song for the past 13 years or so?
Whatever run, man, they don't want to lick. Why feel it?
Why?
Go through to it.
Yeah, what may I say overall? Since him on leave for the accolades, we are going to go there, so.
Right.
The two goals are the biggest achievement for Popcorn. You know what I mean? Good times on the next one. Are they under the reggae genre if you go up on RIAA or hip hop or whatsoever? You know what I mean? The point I'm trying to make, which goal Popcorn go by himself? You know what I mean? I take nothing from Popcorn overall.
None by himself.
So, is those two songs under the reggae genre? Because if you look on Vibes Cartel one, you can see the big reggae. If you look on some other artists one, you can see the big reggae. The same song with Immortal.
Which Vibes Cartel project under reggae?
Fever is on reggae. Look on the genre, like on the website.
Right. Yeah, because the same way like the Grammys, right? It's a reggae category, but here, Popcorn and dancehall artists like Vibes Cartel, right?
Right. Yeah, but the song, what we are trying to sing. Well on there.
Well on there, bro. Stick up it. Make up dancehall, yo. You know, confusing now. Brother. Yo,
You confused, man.
on the reason for the last 13 years, if I'm on lock up for 13 years, because I'm on a free, that one really a reason about that.
Let's listen along, man.
13 years, they're telling me the reason about. They're not telling me the reason about. The man them carry it.
Are you saying the man in a prison for 13 and never made any impact or did not make any music? Because he
Because you don't realize what,
no, you're
Kelly
trying
Lee, look at Kelly John Live. John Live, look when the live stretch about down one part, but say, can't come from that down, that it like the confusion. Yeah, go on.
Oh, you didn't bring that out. What do you think of Chopa? My fault, my G. Yeah, I did.
That him say yes, brother. Say. The man there prisoner now, the impact and not that. That him say yes, bro.
Alright, so question.
Who's arguing that though? Hold on. Who's arguing that though? Let's get clear.
Imote. Is the one reason Imote? The man them a reason like say, them a reason with cartel, they are prison the whole time, you have to reason, you know, brother. The whole time, you got the uncle that go black and phone, the man run around and serve, you know, except for intellect, you know, except for brand, you know. A reason like say, them a reason, the man in a prison versus a man was free, you know, bro. That's the confusion the whole time I'm going on.
But in general, to be honest, the argument was within the last 13 years, and it's not about who was behind bars and who was free.
Thank you.
The argument was who had the bigger impact, right, within that time in terms of who reached the bigger audience.
He's a vice the popcorn.
Now we ask, and the next question is how you determine who reach the bigger audience. You don't use the white man accreditation.
Hear what I have to say.
100, I had 200. And we're saying that, okay, Papi reached the bigger, the white man accreditation aspect of
bigger audience. Bigger audience.
What to say bigger audience? Did I say the bigger accreditation audience?
Audience.
You remember say the bigger thing they want to talk about this whole blood clot time. This bigger thing we are talking about. We could talk about better artists, you know. We could talk about better artists.
That's subject.
Look at you see. Every day I scroll. I watch the channel for some time, and I feel argument. You know, who are the bigger artists? Who are the better artists? We're gonna put on them the real way. We're gonna put on them the real way. In the dancehall, we're gonna put down. We're gonna separate the dancehall and the reggae. We're gonna separate it. You know, this bigger or not, who is the better artist?
Alright, so what
the better this bigger.
Them have them debates in a rap and you know, don't make it like a dancer.
No, a dancehall war with me.
Let's talk about better though, like with this bigger, you know, and I move the goalpost every block. I move the goalpost every time.
Matic life,
When they are prison.
Not because the name dancehall war we have to act like this.
No, here go on. Yes, man, here go on. Intellectually, opposing views can contain and we hear what a man say and if it makes sense. Now, here go on, the general.
Yeah.
The bigger artist is who reach the bigger audience.
Imote, you would say that the whole
Look on it like this. Look on it like this, right? Look on it like this. Look at 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 it like this. Go ahead. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
So Imote, the whole time I said the same thing the whole time, Daddy. Me want to overstand now. That's why everybody actually understand now. It's a matter of the youth, see, make the major only with popcorn, or trying to make it be applied to other artists that is same space, or give it one side now, say popcorn reach an audience bigger than cartel, but it don't say cartel have a bigger impact, brother. That is something like
Alright, so we
the bigger audience have the bigger impact. That's
so wait a minute, general. Alright, so wait a minute, general. Because it's a popcorn cartel argument. Are we there or are we not?
Alien, ask the right question, man. Man, say it's only for cartel. Alien, ask the right question. Alien, leave it right here. Is this only for cartel only? That's what he's saying. Answer that.
No, it's a debate. No, it's a debate
the comparison is between Vice Cartel and Popcorn.
And popcorn, right. So it can be
Hold on, dog. When I stop me that you a trick or no. This is a gaslight if you bring down cartel. This is what me I say and hear me out.
That me I say no, but some people
Remember reason dog, one dog. Yo, in a any debate at all. Bro, in any debate at all. In any debate at all, you can use examples and reference. Stop making people think to know. And comparison. Don't make a man tell no foolishness. Some people trickle the dog.
I'm sorry, that's a word. In a debate, there's a moot. The Gaza uncle, there's a thing called a moot. Learn that when you come on to debate. And the moot is, within the last 13 years, Cartel or Popcorn, who has been the most impactful. That's the mood.
All right, hold on. Let me show you how them youth are biased. Listen to this. Dancehall war. Just work with me and you take a talk. Listen to this, you know. Here what? Because you take full of style now. Here what now? No. Let me answer your question now. Let me answer. Listen to me, dancehall war. Here everybody are going to know that youth are one lion and one wicked now. Watch ya. Me are going to answer him question now. All right. Popcorn have the most impact. No, me ask you a different question. Remember, me answer a question that done with now. For a dancehall pundit, we reason music every day. Who are the most? Who is the bigger artist? Skilly Bang or Sizzler? Based on your criteria.
Sizzler. All right, so so you agree? You say Popcorn has been more impactful within the last 13 years?
Who are the bigger?
All right,
Me agree. Yeah, me agree.
All right, so if you agree, me not gonna wait more with the bro. Gaza uncle, here go on. Me not arguing nothing else.
We have changed the subject now.
Make him answer your dog.
No, if a Sean Paul me debate that. But me not going further.
Yeah, man. I don't show you up, say, I can't.
Gaza uncle, Gaza, music. Gaza,
show me a while ago. You don't even know that.
Gaza uncle, bro. Here go on
a while ago.
Bro. Calm down. You show me up, but here we go on now. Me not arguing nothing else. My first argument was and Cartel said you want to carry it somewhere else. Me not going to play with you. All right.
Based on what you are saying, who is the bigger artist? Sean Paul or Cartel?
Hold on. That's not a question.
Oh, you answer that one, you say you not answer the more question. No. Skilly Bang or Sizzler based on your criteria.
Put Skilly Bang on Sizzler and
Just wait now, man. We are releasing the music. Hold on, please. Because we want to make the thing palatable for dancehall war platform. Please.
Yeah, man.
People are listening.
I want to answer the question.
What answer the question? People are listening.
Wait now. Yes, no, just wait now. Here,
You're so fast in answer Sean Paul question.
Hold on, bro. Just wait now. Bro, calm down. Bro, here one. A 10 are we there. A 10 are we there, and a 1 by people that try understand what we are saying. Debates are good for the genre, bro.
Man, tapping nice,
right?
man.
And that's fine.
Chill, man.
I would be a man, I would be a bro. Relax, relax.
Come on. You can't trick me. You can't trick everybody else.
Bro, me not know you. Well, please, let's hold on now. Let's respect the G platform.
Trick him.
Come here, yo, make a whole a proper reason, no man. You know I said no, dog.
Let me say this, right? Here go on the general. We not have to know each other, and we not have to get personal either. Yo, the dancehall war, then they go, yo, bro, just relax you and come to the ego.
Bro, I'm not your bro, man. Intellect,
bro. Intellect, the personal thing, brother. No, the personal thing, no man. If you have a thing with the England, no man, so we can move on, brother. Come on, no man.
Hear me, sir. Hear me, sir, Milan.
Teddy, hold on, Teddy.
Notice how me mute and make everybody talk. Brother, me not have to know nobody else. So we are debate dancehall and debates are healthy. It's very simple as that. You dance
chill no man, one at a time, brother, one at a time. Intellect, chill no man, yo.
And here one, the Gaza uncle, I don't know cloud chasing sitting to talk about who dancehall war rate me G. Just relax no man. I rate the G platform.
I rate the whole round of that. I don't know everything. Yo, look here, brother. Look here, no, brother. You see when the whole round there, we don't take no side, brother, when the whole round there.
No, that's not it. Calm down.
Yeah, you see that, brother. You see that, brother. Brother, we know that whole politicians that can't work.
That's our.
Gaza uncle, Gaza, alright, cool. I know that style of dog. I know that. You ain't emotional to get people by your side. I know that style of dog. I know that style of dog. Calm down, relax.
Look here, brother. You know what's over here, dog. You can't think sensitive, you know, because you know the thing go already, you know. Hold on, cloth, you know, one another more time, you know, brother. So, as long as you don't go to no suck your mother and thing, dog, you know, things are serious, brother. Yeah, that's what I said.
But you must say, brother, so I'm going to ask, so me as power, they must say. I mean, so he must say. So, are you all just leave, so you just leave, make everybody just talk and say anything then? It's not, no,
you cannot
do that.
You just forward and answer a question, you know.
Gaza.
Bro, and I think you answer question now. Calm down. Let me tell you why I say calm down. Bro, calm down because I know what you say the church say amen and the echo chamber.
No, that me I say.
But hold on, relax.
You know, so I behave like so, man. You kick me off and mute, man.
Chill, no, man.
Dancehall war. If we ever use, say, Soul Flow channel and your channel go up against the Sekou channel bigger, would I say Soul Flow because him achieve more than you, right?
By far, yeah.
Okay, stop now. Would that work for me to Gaza Uncle and everybody else who have channel? May I ask you?
Everybody.
Who have the bigger audience?
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Hold on.
You want to finish
the bigger audience?
Yo, no, let me finish that.
Calm down.
Clear that she said no.
Yo, let me talk. I never talk to you what in my reason with. Let me answer now. So, you hear me just answer, you just say Soul Flow, right? No.
Yeah. Yes.
Don't we bumbo class? Oh,
yes.
So don't it go for everybody else in a vlogging, right?
Yeah.
Don't?
Yeah, man.
Alright, stop now. So if you go measure and say, if a channel bigger, it will take channel like my channel. People don't say my channel. Everybody know my channel bigger. Anyway, no, let's. Alright, stop. Remember the argument was about Imotech and so we use example. The criteria we use is who have more supporters, who have more subscribers, and that we use. So it use for everybody. That's why I ask the question if we're only using it for cartel. That's not me ask. Me not care.
Hold on. Here one. Don't try to compare vlogging with music. That's
Jesus Christ.
This is love music.
Somebody tell me when I bring it up.
Oh my gosh, can you hold on, bro? You say this, hold on. The fuck, hold on, bro. Musically, and stop trying to carry it all over the place, brother. Musically, we can stick to the artists them and their impact in music and where them achieve.
Man, the biggest impact.
All right, stop.
Hold on, bro.
Music. Hold on. Let's go back to the music and move from apples and orange and bananas.
Yes.
Yo, Bob Marley, the biggest in the fuck
Hold on. Is Killy Bang a bigger artist than Caesar because of your criteria? Yes or no? That's not the answer.
Within the last 13 years, Popcorn or Cartel?
Jesus Christ, how many blood?
Yeah, you know, see the man I use for that. Nah, get a chance to attack.
Uncle, you see at this point still, let me tell you.
No, sir.
Objective. Because
I think you might try bring down teacher with them.
All right, yo, my brother talk now. Brother talk long time. Yo, my brother talk.
Me Brando attack, man.
Yeah, go to Brando.
no, me I say, based on what me say, Imhotep do still, I don't think Imhotep try reason again. I think respectfully, he might try if he does show the people him say, you go give off emotional response, you get upset. So I think that him really a try.
My
I
rate
don't really see my reason because based on me, when me I listen, if you give an example of the vlogging thing like where you do, bro, it is simple. The man does a try to establish if there are set criteria that you are going to use to judge the case. If you present another case for sure you're supposed to can say, yes, the same criteria is supposed to hold up our principle. The same thing them do in a law. In a law, when the judge attack and when the lawyer say, in Gaza Uncle versus Imhotep in
use all case.
You not hear the judge. Respectfully, we're talking about the two people in front of us. We don't want to hear any other reference. That is not all court case.
But Brando, hold on there. Brando, would you compare vlogging with music? Brando, hold on. Would you compare vlogging with music in the context of Popcorn and Cartel in the last 13 years?
Bro, in the context of success, in the context of
music, not vlogging.
Yes,
but I just used two different musicians, Killy Bang, and you still not answer.
No, hold on, bro. The context is Popcorn versus Cartel with the last 13 years. So when the king is doing this up,
hold on, in the Vance Cartel case, didn't they use one case? PJ, they use a case where PJ Patterson, they have one case.
I don't quote with it.
No, they ask a question. Yo, now,
one at a time, no one. Matic. Where are you, Matic?
We are on a court case. We're talking about music. 35 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago, he wanted the answer. You understand, say, Popcorn bigger. But him over here rage bait. Gaza uncle. Yo, no stop. Yo, we are big man, brother. We are big man. Stop it. Stop it, brother. We are big man. Stop rage bait. You understand? And stop drift it to something else, you know? We are talking about the music. We're not talking about blogging. Steer right, that's all. Well, yeah, man. Bro.
Go to Brando.
Bro, what we are saying is simple, this, brother. And I understand if a man can't follow reasoning still, you see me? But everybody at different level of reason, bro. But what we are saying, in any form of reason, so for the people where I say you can't use court case, I don't understand what I say. This is a debate. It's a conversation. The same thing take place in a... And that
everybody have intelligence.
Different because the same way a conversation would take place in court. Here, what I go say? No, you can't use... Bro, it is simple as this. Whenever you're making a connection between two things, you can use other examples. As long as the parent argument or the criteria or the principle remains the same. That is all the man I established. So yes, you can use two vloggers to say who more impactful or who more successful. And the same thing we do with other things. So you going to say you can't use...
So Brando, can we stay... Wait, let me answer now, please. So Brando, can we stay at Popcorn and Cartel? We don't have to go anywhere else. Why somewhere else? Which one?
Imhotep, you know we could have stayed there, but let me tell you what happened. You know why we can't stay there? Because of what you do. You consciously avoid the question
As when me say, I don't know if you fear the question. I don't know if you cannot answer. Yeah, because
He been answer. He said popcorn already. No, Brando, he did not answer the question. He man answer 45 minutes ago. Me they ask him. He answer. He start rage bait and that, you know. Do not pay attention, you know. He start rage bait. He been answer.
Well, on the man, the rage. Well, on the rage bait. Well, on the matic. Rage bait means that they won't have the emotional, brother. Calm down, the man.
Oh, me not emotional, big man.
It means that if a man knows that. Well, on the calm down, the G. Me not say you. Me I say if you have a
rage bait, me even say you're nine, man.
Well, on the bro, relax now, brother.
Calm, bro. What if I tell you rage bait, man?
No, well, on the bro. Hear me, I say no.
Nah, the man
if you have to insinuate rage bait,
yeah,
if you have to insinuate rage bait, it means that I have identified some emotional people. When me I say no,
I know this guy's an uncle that's why keep fucking with him. We see it.
No, man. We see it. Well, the guy's a good man. Well, calm down, bro. Calm down, man. I mean,
the man land so you can't get a chance to talk, no, man.
Well, bro. I know guys uncle don't know me, so we not forget personal. Me I say is the rage bait argument, show it like garbage bait. Me I say is this now. The argument is a musical one between Popcorn and Vybz Kartel, and there's no need to skip and dally and go nowhere else. We can reason and argue it the same way how we were arguing Sean Paul and Vybz Kartel in the GOAT conversation. All me I say is Popcorn within the last 13 years. Who has reached the bigger audience, Popcorn or Kartel? We don't need to go nowhere else, brother.
Brother, me ask you how you determine bigger.
Who reached the bigger audience, Popcorn or Kartel?
If we don't know what bigger is, when you say bigger audience, what you call bigger, sir?
Yeah, you have to explain. Well,
Well, I'm not reason like that. There's who have more gold and silver within the last 13 years.
That's a different argument. That is a different argument.
That is a person. We are explaining to you. More gold and silver. That's why music Alright, thank you so much. That's why music so now we get somewhere. That's why music example say gold and silver don't make you the bigger person. I don't
but hold on, the guys are who reached the bigger audience? Kartel or Popcorn?
Vybz Kartel. The bigger audience.
Hold on. Popcorn about gold in Canada, brother. We Kartel music reach Canada.
Kartel the train show back to back in Canada.
This one, no, prison, prison eye. You see, I know something you want to say, dog. The prison eye. Stop.
Bro, there's a hater in you.
Why stop with emotional reason?
Yeah, me emotional. Me intellectual emotional, brother. There's a hater, man. You get hated, bro.
All I know, why Popcorn sales don't equivalent to him doing one of the arena them?
Why Kartel never go in Canada?
The rascal, here ya. Do this. But answer the question.
Popcorn has go in the question, no?
Answer. Come on, just answer a question so we can move on with the conversation. We always have a question. Just ask your question.
No, calm down.
No. Yo, don't give us the answer, Warren. Make him answer. Give him some time. Answer yourself.
Calm down, bro.
Make him answer now.
Popcorn at goal in Canada. Bro, relax now. Popcorn in Canada. Where is Kartel goal in Canada?
Kartel on the goal in Canada. What you're establishing doesn't explain why the goal don't turn out into success over there if you go in some arena and do it. They ask you why.
Popcorn at goal in Canada. Where is Kartel goal?
Kartel don't have a goal in Canada. Jesus. Okay, we can't go do that with question.
Interpretation of bigger being the person with the more accolades. That is his interpretation of bigger. The person who have the more accolades. So you're gonna say no, a man like Sean Paul, a man like Homie, will sell intellect gun one.
No, where so Skinny Bang have goal in France, Skinny Bang have goal in a what name? No, I'm talking about the place where Popcorn and Kartel have.
So him having a France, and him also having a Brazil, and him also having a Australia. Let me ask you now, is Skillibeng bigger than the two of them? Because him a goal over there?
No. Popcorn have goal like Canada, we can't have goal there.
Bomber Rascal, not yo.
Omega number one, right? Omega number one with cheerleader, right? Him bigger than Cartel, him bigger than Popcorn.
And you is the Rascal.
Well, I know we can't have goal in Canada there.
And you is the Rascal.
Where is Cartel goal in Canada? And that's how we there.
All right. Vibes Cartel have two solo. Vibes Cartel have a solo goal in America. Where's Popcorn solo goal?
Solo.
You see? Hold on.
We never know, say I say a fool.
Relax the man. Popcorn have goal in Canada. We can't have goal there.
Boom. They will just answer say don't have a goal. That means they're bigger.
Alright, cool. So hold on. Cartel not have no goal in Canada. Popcorn have goal in Canada because I'm music. What no argue about?
Popcorn and two. One popcorn and six.
Hold on. You know what's that brother? You know say brother enough to teach music. You say brother not enough to have no channel at all.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Mommy say, Popcorn,
on YouTube is where you can't. Then I make no sense.
Please, relax them, bro.
Bro, we just answer you. Bro, we tell you to answer. Cartel don't have a goal like Canada. What I say now?
Then stop choice.
My question now is, let me just answer you. Does goal in a place make you bigger? Yes or no?
Goal in Canada? That talk for Popcorn about
Jesus Christ. No, for any artist, does goal in a place make you bigger?
Goal, what's this now? Popcorn have a goal.
Dancer.
No sense.
He does not understand what is going on. That's why I'm come up in the box now. What is really going on, guys? Good afternoon.
Popcorn have goal in Canada. That's what I want.
I'm going to ask you a question now. So,
all about.
Hold on. So governor have a goal in a Spain, and I don't think none of the odds have no goal in a Spain. Governor bigger than them?
No. Popcorn have goal in Canada.
Bomber Rascal.
Skip.
Hey, no. Yo, I skip for the
Skip. Popcorn have goal in Canada.
I skip for people. Yeah, people look at my way right now like, damn, I saw the reason.
That's right.
Popcorn not care about his character was
yeah, man.
No, that's fine.
No. Brother, you sell him soul, brother.
In my display,
Popcorn have goal in Canada.
In my display, it's a Vibes Cartel.
No.
Yeah, man, you sell him soul.
No, wait, man. Here we go now. Popcorn have goal in Canada. We Cartel have. The size up with Popcorn in Canada.
Popcorn. We are
uncle of Cartel. You got die for the soul.
What's your point?
100 years from now, it will be recorded and documented that Popcorn have goal in Canada. So
The influence of Drake. Exactly, and a cartel bill Popcorn. So what are you doing?
So him sell 200,000 over there, all put 20,000 in our venue.
Why Cartel can't sell 200,000 over there?
Yo, let me ask a question. Yo, two different questions and it's all right. But
yo, we just are going in a circle. Yeah, why Cartel can't sell gold over there without the eye?
Let me ask a question.
We're trying to go in your brain here, sir.
No, not do that, man.
What the biggest audience and those stuff now? Without the teachers, where Popcorn have with the goal, them where Jamie Foxx and those artists, with Popcorn sell gold by in the US. Because we don't play the artists, but you're basically trying to minimize or downplay Vibes Cartel, selling a gold and selling 2 silver by himself. Our audience right now, but you have to Popcorn have a bigger audience. Vibes Cartel by himself sell gold in the US, and the US is basically it we use for judge. Popcorn sells
The higher sales market.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Popcorn use sells gold in the US with feature by being a feature artist or a collaboration with other artists. Who are the biggest audience? Because there's how we are going.
No more the money sell the gold by himself.
Hold on, let me answer. Let me answer the man because let me answer. Because uno want shoe or the argument to buy myself or whatever. Hold on, no.
Answer no intellect. Answer this time, brother.
Yeah, you ask me.
You know, Imhotep, the people have it say you don't answer no question.
No, me get that answer because they want me answer. Them want me answer. Them want me answer.
No,
answer the question, then I'll be
cool. All right, you may say. Nobody cares if Hold on, man. The Girl Is Mine by Michael Jackson. But not care for collab, bro. We're not go. No, it's the reason. Hold on. The Girl Is Mine was the team. We don't want nobody else. Hold on, man. No one start the
right, you know, because you don't want them to use no example like that.
Right.
To be honest, Imhotep, man. Can you tell them to stick to the topic? You understand?
No, that's all. I'm talking about collabs, right? That was done by the artist. Now, when me I say, The Girl Is Mine is between Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney, right? And here go on now. Nobody man argue and say a collab. You know what I'm saying? A big hit song. So here go on now. When you stop trying to use collab to diminish what Popcorn doing a dancehall for that. Stop that nonsense.
Well, stop. Agree.
It's not that nonsense, bro.
Can you ask us something?
What can they say?
Right, Candy.
Dancehall war. One Candy. Sorry, Brando. What you say, bro? Yeah, man.
So what not try for do? You guys are trying to put cartel to put Popcorn to cartel, and that's not.
No, not us. That guy, Imhotep is trying to do it.
Because at the end of the day, as far as me know, before there was a Popcorn, there was a Vibes cartel.
Before a cartel,
that don't really makes it.
That don't mean nothing. The student is bigger than the teacher when it comes down to academics.
I'm going to ask you something. So hold on. I'm going to ask you one question, right? Vibes cartel take Popcorn and put him in a crew and build it. Call it Portmore Empire, right? And bring it to the world. So why not try to tell me, can a cartel do that?
Popcorn achieve more.
So what that mean?
You talk about gold in Canada. Canada, me hear you stuck on, you know. But we are talking about from foundation, we are talking about the roots. So I'm going to ask you again.
Alliance.
Before there was a Popcorn, wasn't there a Vibes cartel?
Yeah, Popcorn achieve more.
No, Popcorn don't achieve more. Because cartel, the Popcorn would never do that in
All right. So tell me what cartel achieve about Popcorn. Tell me what cartel achieve more than Popcorn. Let me hear it.
Sold out 20 weeks. Arena in the last year. Sold out 26 arena in the last year. Popcorn
promote a cartel life in a music. And within that 13 years, he was still dominant.
On the way now, because here one. So low 26 arena, on the show me where on the RIAA that register. Show me where cartel achieve more than Popcorn. Show me where cartel achieve more than Popcorn. Let me hear it.
What's that, Victor?
Achievement, they're greatest thing in our music. If achievements you're talking about, he still has to give praises to cartel regardless, darling.
I'm asking the person selling out 26 arenas. It's not an achievement, it's something else, bro.
Hold on there, look at.
Give me a minute now. Give me a
Hold on,
minute.
everybody get a minute now. 1 minute is Imhotep. Why for that?
Brando started.
Got you, Brando.
Then you intellect.
Respectfully.
Yeah. Oh, too much money there on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, say nothing, brother. Jump off real quick. Why for that?
Say, Zane?
Yeah.
What may I say? If you notice, still, I realize how Imhotep a reason from evening. Zane, and as I tell you, I don't think it are going to do him much good in terms of how people perceive him, and that's fine. That is his own reputation.
You might get that check, man. It's alright.
But what may I say still, Zane, you can't ask people to bring something, and when them bring it, you either say prison hype, or you say whether register for RIAA. It is an accomplishment. Selling out back-to-back arena in a Canada is an accomplishment. No dancehall artist has never done it before.
It's not a trophy accomplishment.
When you go draw, I come like, yeah, make the reason, bro, let me tell you, do.
Sorry,
when you go do that, it's like, yeah,
no.
the reason. Yeah, bro. What may I say? I'm just a jump off, you know, because I can't take the rare, you know. What may I say, bro? If it is what you gotta ask the people for sure, we can't tell of the impact or do not in a music for the last 13 years, right? Which I will check from now, go back 13 years, which is about 2013. When people bring up sellout arena, you gotta use prison hype, or you gotta use, bro, we can't do that. It is what it is. It is what it is, brother. And I joke out the reason, and you gonna say, show me where to register for RIAA, bro. Being the highest gross, you know how much money make? You know how much money make? When you talk about success of an artist, impact of an artist, you know what it is for sell out them there? I don't know the money, but the metric supposed to add up for you collect 1.5 million. That shows some level of impact, this, bro.
Yeah, bro. Talking about, hold on, you know hear me? Or here going on. I ain't idea, me general. You see, popcorn gold in Canada, bigger than what Cartel do. And that I go stand documented. Because here going on. You see, popcorn gold, yeah, it's an accomplishment that's documented because musically, you know, bro, you say what you say. Oh my gosh, bro. Bro, you say what you say.
May I gear back? Me just ask you something. You are saying, me just want for clarity, just for clarity. May I gear back? You are saying that the goal of popcorn sell in Canada is a bigger achievement than the back-to-back arena where Cartel do in Canada?
Facts.
You need to get up off of that bar.
You know why? What on. All right, let me speak. Allow me to speak, please, respectfully. Here, go on. When the dust settle, a popcorn goal count.
So you said the 26 arena sold now count.
No way, brother. Dancehall war, regulating the general. Hear me say now. When the dust is settling, it's a pop. Oh, what up, man? Popcorn goal.
Yeah, no more than that.
All right, respect dancehall war. When the dust is settled, popcorn goal stands out more than Vibes Cartel 3 shows, because guess what? 50 years from now, when the whole of it dead and gone, nobody no business about that, brother. You know what them care about? What is documented in terms of musical impact and accomplishment, and a popcorn goal like a talk say him achieve goal in a Canada. Cartel selling out back to back. Yes, people want to see him. They have never seen him before in Canada, right? Yes, he was behind bars. That count musically. We Cartel goal in Canada. If you don't want to size up with popcorn, you don't have to show popcorn goal in Canada. You don't have to show popcorn in Canada because of the music talk, not because a man was behind bars and people want to see him. So musically, 50, 100 years from now, a popcorn, the people are going to remember, not the cheese shows.
Big up Teflon. Iraq, where you say Teflon? Iraq, where you say now? Iraq.
Message
Iraq, talk to it, come here.
This man I say,
based on what Popcorn do, it's a bigger achievement. And we must say it documented, right? So when Cartel do back to back in a Canada, in a documented.
No.
In a documented.
Yeah, Imotet is a fucking idiot. Excuse my French, yo.
But when them emotional, man,
Yeah, man, me own the emotion.
Yo, let the personal thing not
No, in a personal. That's how me speak, man. That's how me speak.
you're
I'm
emotional.
I'm very emotional, charge. Me own it, man. Because emotion is a
Yeah, he's addressing me. He's not just you, you're too emotional.
Me never ask you who my address. Me know who my address. Me ask you at the same time.
Dancehall war, I'm responding to Iraq who asked me a valid question. Please and thank you.
Better than your time, man. Iraq. After your time,
question. Bro, relax now, bro. I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about your feelings. You asked me a question, Iraq, or no?
Yeah, let me finish talk.
You asked me a question or no? Which one?
No, when we done talk,
Alright, continue.
Alright, so you say Popcorn goal documented, right? And you say basically Cartel back to back. It's not documented. Right? Isn't that what you're saying?
yes.
No, I am saying that Popcorn goal is bigger than back-to-back shows.
Bro, he said he wasn't nominated. It wasn't documented.
Yo, the man I said he can't carry more.
The man respond, bro. Yo, make the man respond and then you can respond after the man done, brother. Come on, man.
Dancehall there. Hold on there. The man, hold on. If the man try to be who more emotional or whatever, me not in a competition there. All me say is, here go now. You see Popcorn goal registered based on record sales. Cartel back to back, 50 years from now, 100 years from now.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care about that.
Alright, Imhotep. No.
Hold on, come on, my shot and go on my charge to tear my beat to pieces. Bro, listen up, bro. Listen, me not care who you is. Your name don't mean nothing to me. And who you represent don't mean nothing to me. No, it's not personal. No, me I tell him something. Bro, yes, I'm full of emotion because emotion makes me up. It makes me who I am. Me not deny my emotion, my passion. Me not reason like me not no morality. I know, but I'm a standard to my reasoning. My reason with sense. Yeah. So if a man asks me a question that requires an answer, me answer to the best of my ability. Right? So
everybody personality, man.
Man, we go back to the music, brother. Yo, give me one last thought before we continue. Brando, are you next?
Brother.
Look, you know. Hold on the Brando. The man them cut the personal thing down. Praise the music, no dog. Just music, brother.
bro, music, my reason, you know.
Real. Yeah, but dog, you have to be personal, brother.
Me have to make a clarification, so
yes, but this no man my own. No, this no man dog.
Yeah, but I'm not this the man by stating my facts, by stating what me observe.
By saying man I eat that and them thing they are this a man. And we are trying to say what you know.
Me observe someone as state what me observe. It's not necessary.
That's the man.
Well, man, we have to reason how the thing them.
Yo, later, bro.
Proper way.
Big up.
Yeah, man, look more, man.
Record world.
You see, goal in Canada, my bro. Because I just look it up, you know, because I didn't know, but I just want to confirm. Bro, goal, and we have to teach the people in the right thing. Bro, goal in Canada is 40,000 units sold. See? 40,000 units sold. And we are talking about the Zane, brother, come now, man. Stop the primary school.
Yo, focus now, bro, man. I'm music, me come at me forward there for you. Think me busy about a man that.
Yeah, what we are saying. Goal in Canada is 40,000 units. Zane, 40,000 units sold in Canada. That a goal. And Cartel go back to back in Canada. That are 20,000 units sold out for 3 nights. That is 60,000 tickets. Now you are going to tell me that the 40,000 song we sell is greater than the 60,000 tickets. Tickets, you know, now if you look on the monetary value, the 60,000 tickets, just by comparison, 60,000 more than 40,000, just by comparison, raw numbers alone.
if you forgot deeper now if you look on the monetary value, right? It is way more, bro. Because one ticket and a $1.
Let me respond.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
Wait. Let me respond.
That's a joke. No, be emotional. Just let me finish.
It does have a personal vendetta against the man.
No, make Brando talk, no man. Yeah, my Brando talk there.
If you line up, not only that, we have to remember to we tell you all the while about impact, you know. The ability for a person to sell out 3 nights back to back shows a vast impact of the artist. I'm going to tell you why. In comparison to gold, there is several artists that have gold in Canada. Several. It is not several artists that have back-to-back shows 3 nights in an arena. That alone show you.
Brando, a fool is just here. Wait, Sean, because you more Brando knows there's a difference when you're going, yeah. There's a difference when you spend 13 years behind bars and people want to see you in comparison to your music. Now, here going now. You are trying to compare with Popcorn doing a Canada to Vybz Kartel back to back musically. So I don't have to see this. No, wait, no.
Make him first, man.
Canada. And you try to compare that to a Popcorn do musically. Now, here one. Nobody knows the Kartel in Canada. So yes, they want to see him. You comparing that to Popcorn musical accomplishment that make no sense. Because here one now. There's a difference when people want to see you. Why Kartel? Don't sell gold with partners. Your host, I can say something. He will take your answer so perfectly.
Look at Sean, hold on there. You heard that brother I said. What I going?
Yeah, I was in the comment. I was listening the whole time. You heard? Gods are forever. You heard?
You heard?
I don't know what the fuck. When Vybz get locked up, right? When Vybz get nobody attacking, right? Listen, when Vybz get locked up, right? From OVO. We know Popcorn from Vybz Empire, yes, but he blew up when he went to all his accomplishments, it don't go to Vybz Kartel, DJ Palmer.
Man, jumping on this guy, man. Everything from Carter goes to Killer then.
What do you mean?
What kind of man this?
Hold on, people. Give me a minute. Get back to the reason.
The man to state him own opinion, so who want to say full?
Remember, if a Popcorn get to Kartel, we can't take it to Killer. All right, you know? So let me finish. Let me finish. Brown man. Let me talk. Hold on. Let me talk. You know what I say? When Brandon did that talk about this compared to 40,000.
Morgan, welcome.
When nobody come tell you about Drake and this, Cartel himself, they might bring down Popcorn career.
Yeah, but they call it
informative.
But they call it informative because of Cartel for real. They call it informative because of Cartel.
About Drake.
Who are running back? Who you say running back now?
Gaza people
Running back now.
Lady, Gaza people try to brand Popcorn as an informer lady.
Real.
Cartel first started
every stage show you all on the go and say, yo, free vibes Cartel. If I'm on the style of informer, brother, you know, this is not about a man. Because Stockholm syndrome, that's why.
Popcorn grateful for news at the end of the day. He's not going to be like a cat. News at the end of the day. He's not going to be like a cat. Put him on road and then come and this bounty killer. We're not going to be
Bounty this the man first. The man have song with Bounty before you
okay, anywhere you want put it. Anywhere you put it. I can't tell first this Popcorn and Popcorn never this him. He must them can't believe. Learn that again.
Teddy, what you say? Teddy?
Yeah, I could go back to the reasoning. No, he might take a reason like accolades alone, like selling the goal alone, and that alone make an artist be big overall. No, from 2011 to 2024. Or from 2011 to 2024. Or from 2011 to 2024. You know, in the US. Now, I could go there, so. Vibes Cartel sell goal by himself. No, Popcorn sell goal with basically a collaboration or a feature. No,
brother, Popcorn song, the Popcorn have more single sell goal than America than Cartel.
Hold on.